Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy. Listen, let's get to grips with this conversation. All right. The question is simple: are we normalizing side chicks? And if we are, why? Let's get to it in a moment. First, give your eyes the best attention and care they deserve this year. Don't play with your eyes. Visit Robert and Sons Optical at Adenta, Wager at Dabraka, Osudankwa Circle, Tema, East Legon, Kumasi, or their new ultra-modern Koforidia branch for comprehensive eye care and 100% original and unbeatable products for both children and adults. Also, you can go visit them for state-of-the-art optical coherence tomography testing, OCT testing, or retina damage detection scan, which I have done. Very, very good. Try it. Robert and Sons Optical provides service to members under all the major private insurance schemes and MSO international insurances, such as Bupa, MetLife, United Healthcare, Aetna, Vitality Health International, Optimum Global, and many more. Call them on 050 151 9111 or 020 372 8545 for more information. Or why don't you just go online? They are robertandsonsoptical.com, and on Facebook you'll find them, as well as on Instagram and Twitter at Robert N. Sons Ltd. Robert and Sons, seeing is believing. Visit Robert and Sons Optical.
So have you filed your tax returns? Do you know that individuals, companies, entities, and all taxpayers whose accounting year ends on the 31st of December 2022 are to submit their annual return of income for the 2022 year of assessment and other outstanding returns not later than the 30th of April 2023? And because 30th is Sunday, the deadline is today, Friday the 28th. Now, taxpayers are also required to file their monthly VAT, pay as you earn, CIT, and withholding tax returns and make payments of their taxes by their due dates. GRA strongly encourages taxpayers to file their returns online via the Taxpayers Portal, which can be accessed on taxpayersportal.com, or download the Ghana Taxpayers app on Google Play Store, App Store. I have done that. I've downloaded the Ghana Taxpayers app on Google Play Store. You do same. You're further reminded that taxpayers who fail to file their returns attract sanctions such as imposition of penalties and interest, enforcement, and prosecution activities. Kindly contact the nearest GRA office or call GRA on toll-free 0800 900 110, WhatsApp on 0552 990000 or 0200 631664, or send an email to info@gra.gov.gh for further inquiries.
All right, now listen, let's get into it. First of all, I'm very happy that one of our favorite people from the newsroom has joined us. He's the head of the Joy News channel, Kweku Osupepra, aka KOP, aka Opezel. Thanks for taking a moment away from your desk to join us. Good to see you.
Good to see you, bro.
All right, now listen, before we hear what KOP thinks of all this, we did some thorough research about this topic, because look, the thing, it has socio-economic and all kinds of implications. So we asked some ladies what they would do if they found that their men had side chicks. Would they leave? Let's hear what they said.
No, because even ladies do. They always hide it as a secret. But men always show it around whatever. So we always tackle them, give them troubles here and there. But ladies do. They do it in secretly. So if my husband or my boyfriend, whatever, got side chick, whatever, I will never leave it. I will even pamper him so that he will leave that lady. Yes. We always give chance to this side chick, whatever, and they do whatever they like. As for me, Mama, I will never leave my man for anyone, unless I don't want anymore. But if I want it, I'm not going to give it to you. No way. No way.
I do not see why I should leave my husband because he has a side chick. That is his private matter. I do not think that affects me in any way. If that is what he wants, he has that responsibility to do whatever he feels and to satisfy his own fantasies. I do not see why I should leave him. After all, it is his own resources, it is his own energy. Everything that he is using in that enterprise belongs to him. So I do not see why that should be a problem for me to say I'm leaving him. Live and let's live.
I do not see why I should leave him, because it's his own resources, his own energy, his own time that he's using. So leaving him is not an option. When you leave your man because he's cheating, the next one you're going for, how will you know if the person is also going to cheat or not? It's like as the saying goes, leaving your house because it's raining. It's raining everywhere. They are all cheating everywhere. So it's better you stick to your man. So far as he's able to take care of you and provide your needs, cool to go.
If I catch my man cheating, the best thing is to know why he's doing that. He may be sorry for what he's doing. Right. And if you are sorry, that means it's not intentional to hurt me by cheating. Secondly, you can cheat, all right, but you still have to do your duties in the house like you used to do. Pamper me. Give me what I want. Let's live like how we used to. Don't let me know. Just don't let me know that you're cheating.
Men will always go for, some men will always go for side chicks because, one, men like variety. Most men can't stick to one person for a long time. That's why some will want to flirt a bit here and there. And even for those who are been able to stick to one woman, for a long time, it's because, one, they know God, or it's a decision they have made not to mess around.
When people make music that has relevance in life situations.
How old is this song?
That's when they become legends.
It's
Bob
like-
Marley. This song is a good
From
13 years old.
No, about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
goodness.
This is,
This
I
song
think
is
this is the
older than
second
some
album.
people in their newsroom.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second album. Yeah.
Wow. He's played his part. Okay, listen. So you heard what the women had to say on the question of whether they would leave their men if they discovered that these men had side chicks. So all this investigation is to discover whether we have normalized the phenomenon of side chicks. So we also asked some of you men why you go in for side chicks. And in fact, it wasn't only the men who answered. Let me read a few of the WhatsApp messages that have come in since we started this conversation today. Okay, this one is from Ajwa Kumi in Community 25 Tema. She says, but if the men can cheat, we the women should cheat too. Men also get boring. We see a man with six-pack and we get happy too. Okay, Ajwa, thank you. Kobe says, Kojo, side chicks are very entrepreneurial. There are supply gaps by wives, and the side chicks have identified the gaps and creatively filled them. Same applies to side men too. Good morning, Kojo, Winston, and the team. I definitely do not see this as a norm. Why should a man who has promised to be committed to me even think of having a side chick? My husband in a relationship with another affects me directly in every way, so I definitely would have a problem with it. It beats me why on earth it's become such a norm in our society. And that's Lisa writing from Old Ashongman. Hello, me, I'm out. We both made vows to keep. We both made vows. Keep yours. You pick a side chick, you no longer want me. When trust is broken, that's Ajwa's view. This one says, good morning, house. I am a man. And even though I feel okay being with my wife alone, that polygamous side of me sometimes speaks to me. It's very natural that every man desires another woman or other women. And until we accept the fact that men are naturally born polygamous, this issue of side chicks will never end. It takes a very disciplined man to be with one woman all his life. That is a serious decision every man can make in his life. And that is from Wafa J, who is in Atadeka. One more. Even though we are married, my wife still sees sex as a sin. It's even difficult to get it once in a while. Sex helps me come out of stress. So what should I do? And this is Justice asking this question. Whether he has already done or not, we don't know. Listen, in a short while, we're going to open the phone lines. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well. In fact, listen, here's the number. 0302 216 541. You can also try 055 sorry 1111 997. Okay, 0302 216 541 and 055 1111 997. KOP.
Kojo,
Talk to me.
I sat in the newsroom and I thought where this word cheating is coming from, and we've been using it, and I realized that there's no meaning of it in my Akan language as far as relationships or marriage is concerned.
There's no word for cheating in Akan. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, say why they
Wafani Yurechi.
Wafani Yirichi.
there be oh. That one is an adaptation.
Okay.
Ukuna fanechi.
Mm.
Yes. If we say it is the man that marries the woman. It's the man that pays the dowry of the woman. That is why it is an abomination for a man to sleep with another woman's wife. That is
Another man's wife.
another man's wife. So when you go into another man's home to take his wife, that is why in the Bible, the David story, the anecdote that the prophet used was that there's a man who has plenty sheep, and he didn't keep them. I mean, he went out of his house to take the sheep of another man. The woman that Jesus met at the well, Jesus told her that you have been with many men, but none of them is your husband. That woman was a side chick. Abraham, Sarah, and the other woman,
Hagar.
So you see, in a patriarchal society, there's nothing like cheating.
So some would argue that that's the problem, that society is patriarchal. They call
Well,
it
so
patriarchy.
that becomes a philosophical argument about societal values, societal principles. But in Akan also, there's a proverb which is very difficult to speak out on radio. But I'll try, and the older people will understand.
Edit it for us.
It says, it is as a it says to be with one woman makes a man prone to impotency
And death.
and death. Consistently being with one woman makes a man impotent. At the core, kumadie. Ekasa kyerɛ obanyasafoɔ ɛwɔ abebuom. And that is why for some time and for some men, they might have a sexual relationship with a woman in a place at a time. They have finished the whole act of sex. The woman might be trying to resuscitate the man's energy to come back to life and do another. The man might struggle mentally to even bring himself to the act. If you swapped that woman with another man, 90%
with
of
another
men
woman.
with another woman, 90% of men, I assume, will flip and have energy. That goes to tell you how polygamous the man innately is.
There was actually a study done by Johns Hopkins University, and I heard someone talk about it in a TED talk. They used pornography, right? And they noticed that if they made a man watch the same type of pornography, the same genre of pornography, it took a longer time for them to recover after ejaculation. But if they switched the genre, their recovery was faster.
Yes.
In some cases, it was instant. Anyway, I'm just
So-
putting that. I'm just putting that information.
all that
there.
Kweku has said, let me even use an idiom in the English language to explain it. It says, a man needs a place to have sex. A woman needs a reason.
Good. You see, and the whole economy of side chickism and the forward and
chickitude.
backward flow of the negotiations sometimes also not restricted to the polygamous intent or desires of a man. Forget not that in your Bible it is said that there will come a time where 7 women will go to a man and say, put your name on us.
Has that time come?
And take away our shame.
I'll tell you what time has come. It's 8:59.
Take away our shame.
Let's open the phone lines so run home.
I am done.
You're done.
Who asked this man to come here? It's time to hear your voice. Okay, call us 0302-216-541 055-111-997. Is KOP making sense to you? Is he making a point that you agree with? Do you disagree with what he's saying? Either way, I can't wait to hear from you. 0302-216-541 055-111-997. Now, you see, we started out wanting to find out whether this thing has been normalized. KOP argues that it was always the norm, all right, because of this polygamous nature that he identifies in men. But this is not about a man marrying more than one woman. This is about a man having one wife, but also having a relationship with another woman on the side. And that is what we call the side chick, right? Okay, T is in Accra. T, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for calling us, my brother.
My pleasure.
Can't wait to hear you on this. Go ahead.
And I want to share my personal experience.
Okay.
I'm certain that people will be wondering why men will go after side chicks. Now, my personal situation is this. Kojo, I'm a very responsible man. I have a wife. But could you imagine that sometimes as a husband, I wash my own things, which is okay. Sometimes I cook my own food because you come home, your wife will not cook for you. Sometimes you tell your wife that, oh, I just need this thing. Not because she's stressed. Right? And he says, I don't have time. And this has occurred for quite a long time. And as a man and a responsible person, I sometimes feel like, right, no problem. I mean, we are in the marriage, so that is what it's supposed to be. But it gets to a point in time, you ask yourself, you go around doing everything for the family, and the woman that you decide to be with treats you as if you are staying with him as a boy or something. And sometimes I sleep and I think about the fact that I'm doing everything. I have 4 kids. Sometimes when my daughter is in secondary school, when she comes home, it's my daughter who asks me, Daddy, this morning, what are you going to eat? Or when I come back from work, I'm a very busy person, but I make sure that everything is possible for my house. And I have a side chick, and let me tell you how it happens. I'm not saying that it is something that everybody should do, but sometimes the behavior of some of our wives push men to do the thing to do. Men are like kids. When you don't give your child food to eat, you go somebody's home and eat. Right? I came home one day, and forgive me if I'm wasting your time or the time is whatever.
No, we're listening.
Food. And this started way back, more than 8 years ago. So I went somewhere to go and buy food. The next time, the same thing, I went somewhere, and the person who had been buying the food was, Uncle, why do you always come here to come and buy food? And I said, it's because I just feel like eating that food. Do you know how I got that lady? It was that lady who even became my friend. She doesn't ask me for money. She just needed to see me and make sure that I've eaten. I'm telling you the truth. Wow. And this lady will call me and find, Uncle, how are you doing? Have you eaten this morning? I say, I've eaten. Sometimes I don't eat. I'm going to work. When I go to work, I buy food, and my colleagues will ask, why should you have to go and buy food? Why? I said, no. Sometimes my wife is busy. I don't even discuss my family issues with anybody. So I just want to tell the world that it is not every man that has the pension of cheating on their wives. It is not the right for every man to even think of cheating on lovely wives. But it is the behavior of certain women. As I'm speaking with you today, I just went to buy wache. I'm going to work to eat.
Charlie.
For the past 7 or 1, 2 weeks that my mother had gone to school, she's in 2nd year, they've gone to school. I've never eaten in the house. She cooks for the other children. She doesn't even ask whether you are eating or not, and she does what she wants to do. When you say I don't have time, that's I don't know what to say.
Does she work? Does your wife work?
She has her own business.
Right.
She has her own business. So I just want to let the world know it is not every man that will cheat, but certain seconds. And like I like what the guy was saying. You see, there are certain things that you don't know. Men are individual human beings who just want peace. Some people don't know. We think that women are those who should have the opportunity to have their peace, but men, we need peace, especially a very responsible man.
Yeah. I get you.
I'm very responsible. I'm telling you. Maybe one day we'll meet and I'll tell you my story.
I look forward to it.
These are the things that happen. So let's end it because
I think you've really given us a lot to think about, T. Thank you very much for calling. Wow. First call, and already we've got some real life experience. Let's see what we get in our second call. It's Ajewa from Koforidua. Ajewa, good morning.
Good morning, Kwajo.
Oh, thank you for calling us. We're very well, thank you. Ajewa, talk to us.
All right, so I've seen that the concern is coming from women also don't showing concern or we taking it as a norm. Now we realize that this world is full of surprises. I read something on Facebook and the person was like, prepare your heart for surprises. Why should you worry your heart and your mind? Knowing that this man will definitely cheat. They will be sitting down thinking of him. While you have other things doing. You have an education to work. You have kids to take care of. You have your business to take care of. Then you be thinking of him. Where is this man going? Somebody's son. My dear, we have passed long period of distance. You just have to think forward. Think about your life. Think about your future.
Are you married?
If they want to do, let them do whatever they want to do. And concentrate on your life and your case.
Are you married? Are you married? Yes?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Does your husband have a side chick?
I don't know about that. And I don't want to even know about it, whether he has or not. I just want to know.
But you will not be surprised.
You just have to prepare your heart and your mind.
But you will not be surprised if he does.
I will not be surprised. And if he does, well, I will be hurt, but I wouldn't leave him for that. You understand? I wouldn't leave him. As I said, I have other things to take care of. So why should I worry my heart and my mind over that?
Thank you, Ajewa. Thank you. That's Ajewa's perspective from Koforidua. Let's go to Jamestown. Hi, Salom.
Yeah, hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
I must congratulate you for your choice of songs in the morning these days. Today I heard you speaking Patwa. That was good.
To Brunia or Kachi.
Yeah, to the substantive issue.
Yes.
You see, for the men, with the men, it is the Billy Goat syndrome. You see, the Billy Goat, a little adventure. I don't think it's bad for the relationship. The man can stroll around. So you see, eating a goosey and this amala, the same all the time. There is no diversity. Is the spice of life. So the women should forgive us. Even the population, the women are more than the men. And everybody needs every lady needs a man. You see, let's not take it out of the context. A little something outside, it doesn't spoil the house. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Selom. All right, let's go to Dansuman. Hi, Akwesi. Good morning.
Hi, Kujo. Good morning.
Thanks for calling us.
For the purpose of this call, the name Akwesi Kano is not my real name. I just give Akwesi.
Okay, no problem.
I hope you understand.
Yes.
Yes. So, Kujo, this side chick thing,
yeah.
Let me give you some personal experience. I'm a very, very responsible guy. I love my wife. Really, really love my wife and my kids. And I have friends, guy friends, who are married,
Yeah.
Let's say if we take about 10 of my friends who are married, eight have side chicks. And it's not that they do not have love for their wife. Personally, I started, I think 2 years after marriage, when we started having this small fight. This small fight, Kojo, it is the one that killed the spark in the marriage. Now we move from pet names to their usual names to their first names or their, everybody's got pet names. So these small fights, they kill the juice in the marriage. And guys will get into their car and pick it up on and start scrolling, looking for somebody they could talk to. She gets it.
Yeah.
So this one will lead to the side checkerism, as your facilitator said. Then also, even when men decide not to go in for side checks, the women will come for them. Because there's so much that we do for these ladies. Rent, TV, fridge, food, so many things. So the side check thing there.
Is that what happened to you? Did the side chick come for you, or did you go finding one yourself?
Both ways.
Wow.
So you have like work colleagues, like younger colleagues who look up. They look at you. You look smart. You look smart in the mind. When you speak, they watch you. They wish they had boyfriends like that. Because the boyfriends they are with are not like knowledgeable and smart like that. So they want somebody like that. And when they speak to you, you're able to advise them in such a way that you know how women feel the compulsion to reward you or to give something back when you know that kind of thing. So it is there. So there are many factors. One, I advise women to stop having unnecessary squabbles. The squabbles are the small fight with their husband. It doesn't work at all.
So Akwesi, since we are protecting your anonymity, you can tell us. We are interested in the real life story. Is your side chick someone you work with?
So I've had about 3 side chicks. Yeah.
Okay.
So one was a work colleague, national service from the University of Ghana, who came to work at our workplace, and we had so many things in common, and we clicked, and it didn't actually start say a relationship, that kind of friendship. Okay, what are you doing this weekend? Do you want to step out? That's how it happened.
Right.
So the other issue is when you don't have the same mindset with your wife. You are always disagreeing on the things.
Right.
Yeah, it makes it difficult. So when you meet somebody you can actually vibe with, it's exciting. And by the time you realize, you are into something, you're always yearning to see each other. And these girls, they understand. You can get a video call with your wife there, and they'll be so cool. And they will not be bitchy about it afterwards, or no. They make you feel comfortable.
I see.
Yeah, it is something that actually, in some ways, I would say it actually reduces stress.
So if not for those petty squabbles, you would not have had a side chick, right?
I think if I would, it would have taken a longer time. Yes.
Okay.
Thank
you, Akwesi. Thank you. Let's go to Tema. Hi, Kojo.
Hi.
Kojo, how are you doing this morning?
By the grace of God. How about you?
Not bad at all. Thank you for calling us.
Okay. In fact, the first caller actually spoke my mind. I have an elder brother who is currently having a side chick.
Right.
All because before he got married, he discussed with the lady that I want to have this number of kids. And after getting married, the woman has actually changed. She does what she wants. And to the extent that she went for this family planning 3 years or so. And after the 3-4 years, she's not been able to give birth again. For the past 8 years, she has not conceived. So this man is like, this is what we agreed on. And you even went for the family planning without informing me, without at least letting me know that you want to do this for me to add an input. And before we are seeing this result. So what do you want me to do? So if I should go out there and bring a child home, will you be angry with me? And it is some way. Some of the women, they treat their husbands like it's something. So I think, I'm sure most of the women are listening. Because the person is a public servant, they maybe is transferred to this or that place. They feel they are manning the home, so they can do anything. And it's actually leading some men out there to do what they also want.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kojo. Thank you. Listen, I want the women to call us. This is a conversation. Look, when you talk about a married man having a side chick, that is a story that has two women and one man. Women are an even bigger stakeholder in this conversation than the men. So we want to hear from you. Bishop is in Asante Mampong. Bishop, how are you doing?
Kojo, how are you doing too?
Not bad, my brother.
Ras Kojo. That's the name I've given you, Ras Kojo.
Wahala.
Kojo.
Yes, sir.
Side check. I just want to give you two scenarios.
Okay.
One, when children are in a compound house or in a community, and they go to people's houses to watch TV, where they despise them, and they just throw them off and throw water on them. Oh, go and bath before, and where they receive them, when they go, oh, come and sit. Oh, sit down and watch the TV and the rest. Where do you think the children will always go?
Where they are welcome.
Where they are welcome. Number two, you've seen this post making rounds in the social media about somebody's phone ringing in a church. And then he was scorned. Pastor rebuked him, the wife, people, and when he went to a drinking bar after that, just to cool himself, he spilled drink, and the waitress just came and cleaned it and then replaced the drink at no cost. The man will always go to the drinking bar and leave the church. So this is what is happening about side chicks. If you are you close from work, you think that you are going to have your peace of mind in the house, and you go, and it is all fireworks. It is war in Afghanistan. It is, two factions in Sudan fighting at each other. Will you always want to go to the house? You will always get somebody who will comfort you outside until it's time for you to sleep before you go. These are some of the reasons. Apart from that, some people think that they cannot do anything for themselves. I think somebody mentioned that you are transferred from where you are, you go, your family has not joined you. They've not joined you there, and then you are there, and then you think that, no, I should have somebody to cook for me. I cannot cook. You go to a restaurant, some people welcome you. Before you know, you are into side chickism, if that can be taken. So, Kojo, we have a lot of factors, but the main thing is women trying to have some small fights, misunderstanding, communication not working well in the home, and you have done this. Or next time you are bringing 19 Kojoboni stories when another issue is okay.
Right.
A nagging woman. So we always want to avoid the nagging woman, and therefore we'll get a side chick.
Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Listen, we need to hear from you ladies, okay? We need to understand your perspective on this. Why does this seem normalized? Or maybe you are a side chick. Tell us why you made the decision to be somebody's side chick, to be with a married man. Tell us, let us understand it from your perspective. There's no judgment here. We're all here to learn. The thing seems to be normalized to the point where a man thinks that if his side chick is unfaithful to him, he has the right to cause her harm. It's become normal. But why? Kofi is in East Legon. Hi, Kofi.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for calling us, Kofi.
Yes, I'll speak for the women, so that's
Hey.
just it.
Please, who sent you? Who
I sent myself.
Okay, to speak for the
I've been
women.
here,
All
you
right.
know, I've been here, I've been around. I've been a child before. I was raised by Ghanaian parents, and I saw how I was raised. I heard what I was told, and I heard what was my sisters were told to. You know, we ask ourselves how we got here. It didn't just happen. It's in our tradition. Somebody mentioned, somebody quoted the Bible justifying it, right? It's in our tradition. It's in our culture. It's in our religion. That is what, see, when we give birth to a boy and he's being raised, so most of the time you hear him being told that, look, Obama, you have to, do the hard work, and you can have any woman as many as you want. We tell them that. And the women, they are kind of conditioned to think that it's okay, so far as the man is capable, it's okay for him to have as many as he wants. So far as he's taking care of you and all that. So if you ask me, this is the genesis of where we are right now. It is not cool. And I hear people, somebody, your brother quoted the Bible that a time is coming where that was every woman. My brother, if you are listening, that time will never come. It is rather be the other way around. If you are listening to me, I'm saying that time will never come. The time that is coming is that these men who feel entitled because of the conditioning that they can go out there and do this, they will think twice before they do that. You know why? Because these women will never allow them to treat them as they are doing to them.
Okay.
Look, why is it that men cannot stand it when women do it? But we forget that it's the same emotion that we exhibit. It's the same thing the women go through.
Okay.
Yes, still, we think it's our birthright because that is how we've been raised. We are made to think that it's okay. It's as Obama did, and we throw it about.
Okay.
So, especially so far as his I say, and I will provide. And could you? I'm sorry, I'm going. You are married, right?
No.
You are not married. Okay. Don't you think that women who are in marriages, they want to have peace in the home too? Don't you think they don't want? You think they don't want peace? Yeah. Anna, what do you want to say? Because I keep hearing this all the time, and men say they want peace. Don't you think the women they don't? You think the women they don't want peace too? Look, you are doing something. Probably you are doing something, and this person is saying that, look, this thing that you are doing, stop. You say, oh, my problems. How about you starting to ask yourself, what if you are the question mark? You are the problem in themselves.
Good question, Kofi. That's Kofi from East Legon. Look, we would love to hear from more ladies, okay? This is a situation in which, to be perfectly honest, women are more of a stakeholder than men. Because there's one man involved. If you're talking about a married man who has a side chick, there's one man involved, but two women. Okay, so there are two perspectives we can learn from. And, it's a phone call. You don't have to tell us your real name. We'll keep it anonymous, but we definitely want to hear these real life stories and understand why. Okay, so if you're a woman and perhaps your husband has a side chick, why? Why did you leave him, or why did you not leave him? If you're a woman who is a married man's side chick, why? Why did you choose him? So, let's hear from you. A lot of messages coming through.
Lots of the tweets, and at Yawasari says, a great philosopher said, man, know thyself. Some men can manage and marry two. Someone, but society frowns on it. So he hides the other mistress, and you term it as having a side chick. If they were allowed to have two wives, I'm sure no side chick wahala. You can actually have two wives if you choose to marry under customary law. At S_Dazi says, they do that because men with side chicks tend to live longer than men without. Hey, science abem. Cornelius says, wife behavior is different from side chick behavior. Remember, those wives were once side chicks. At NP_K says, to satisfy a primal biological need of being able to conquer and increase the probability of spreading or passing on our genes. For real, ladies don't even like guys who are not attractive to or cannot woo other ladies. Sometimes it's just for balance, peace of mind. At Dallas Bukas says, for me, it is just for more pleasure. My wife is like my mother or sister, and the pleasure I desire is no more sin. in her.
We've got someone on the line, but just before that, this one says, don't forget, sugar daddies have taken more females out of poverty and economic need than any government social intervention program. If you like, let all men say they will be faithful to their wives. Bro, there will be mass starvation. Oh dear. Nana is in Mamprobi. Hi, Nana. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you for calling us. We're very well. Thank you, Nana. Talk to us.
So, all these side chicks and stuff. I don't know why the men are just... let's flip the table. Let's turn the table. Are we also not human? Let's turn the table and see if the men will be comfortable that their women are cheating. Look, so the men realize that what they are doing is not the best. Oh, I'm happy. I'm cheating. You go out, you come out late, and your wife is telling you that, look, it's not the best. Have time for the family, and you think she's nagging. Oh, Sebi, now you don't know what to get.
No, Nana, we can't use these words on air. I'm sure you know that.
Sorry. We also get tired with the pot belly and stuff. We also get tired, but we are cool. So the men that are pressing, taking the side chicks, what if they were their kids? Would they be happy if other men were pressing their kids like that? Oh, they are okay. You are pressing them. Okay, say, how would you feel? And how would the man will be impressed? Well, you have 3 girlfriends. Yet you can't provide for the family well. You are buying telly, you are buying this money that okay. And she said that actually we are stroke now. Side chick over the show. Uko waba late. Oba wabi late. Upot belly now they are better. Now stroke anybody their wife and a member break. Now side chicks. And you know that those side chicks they have other boyfriends too. And you are spending on them. You are just taking pleasure. It's okay. You don't have time for your family. And it's fine. Look, I'm telling you, the married women are also cheating now. Could you investigate that?
Nana, are you married?
Sorry?
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Does your husband have a side chick?
When you start cheating, exactly when the man starts cheating, you will not have time for your wife. Because your attention is drawn somewhere else.
Yeah.
By the time you go and come, your wife has also gone and come. And the thing is, we are smarter than men. So they wouldn't know.
So, Nana, does your husband have a side chick?
Oh, wow, you are tired. You are tired.
Nana?
Oh.
Nana?
Wow.
Nana?
Yes.
Does your husband have a side chick?
I know. He does. But I haven't seen yet.
Okay.
And I'm not ready to leave my marriage for any side chick. Because, look, your bread and Sanyebedu baby I want.
So, will you also go out for a side man if you have the opportunity?
Why not?
Have you already?
We also see the 6 packs. We see them. So you continue cheating. We all do it. Because we have attention. Baby.
Have you done that before? Have you done that before?
They should continue. You are pressing somebody's child and you think somebody will not press your child. Don't worry. Continue.
Thank you, Nana. Thank you for sharing. Well, you heard it from the lady. Let's have more ladies calling us. Let's learn a bit more from the ladies. Moses is in Dawenya. Hi, Moses. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you doing yourself?
Not bad, my brother.
This is a big issue.
It is.
I think I have 2 issues I want to touch on. One being that a man who cheats, I think you are a weak guy. Because look at it from this way. If you are a man that you are focused on your marriage, on your children, and you go out doing something with another chick, which probably that chick also have another thing doing with another guy. It goes on and on like that. So you being vulnerable on that side, you are exposing your family to other things. Okay, the second one has to do with the woman being a nagging wife and not giving you peace. And I know that men will love peace so much. I have a friend at Tumu area there. A sad story, I'll just make it briefly. You know, this guy came back, he's a policeman, came back from work, you know, they have some issues in the morning. The woman is still talking about that issue.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy said, okay, let me go with my friends on duty. And then when I get back, maybe the woman will be quiet by then. Could you imagine that this police guy just put the police uniform on top, and when he was going, the other friends were chasing some Fulani guys with him. So Fulani guys just met the police guy, and then they shot him on point like that because of the wife nagging, and he's trying to find peace elsewhere.
Wow, Moses, what a story! Thank you for sharing. Let's talk to one more lady. Nanesi is in East Airport. Hi, Nanesi.
Hi, Kojo. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for
Good
calling.
morning to your listeners too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say that anybody that has to narrate why they have side chicks by first announcing how much responsible they are not even responsible in the first place. Because being responsible is not just about being able to provide for your family, but the fact that you're able to keep the word that you've given to the woman or your spouse is also part of being responsible. That's the first thing I want to talk about. Secondly, the men have been talking about how much the women keep nagging and they are changing and all of that. Have they sat down to find out why they have changed? African women especially are burdened with all house chores and all of that. They get so tired and they are not able to do the things that the men expect them to do, as they were doing when they were maybe single women or they weren't mothers at the time. I am married. I've been married for 10 years now. I have 2 kids. My husband doesn't work in Accra, so I'm doing all the hands-on parenting. So when he comes to Accra, I'm not sure he would expect me to do certain things that I would have done when probably I wasn't having kids at the time. And for me, I've told him that my deal breaker is adultery. Unless I do not find out. If I find out, I'm walking out. Because seriously, I don't think it is worth it to be in a relationship where one person cannot keep their word. If I'm keeping my word to you, I feel you should do the same. It's just respect. So, and another thing is that we have demonized divorce so much. That is why people are sitting in marriages that they are not happy with, but they feel they have to sit to them. Because from the things that the men that have called have been saying, they are clearly not happy in their marriages, but they feel for some reason they have to keep their marriages and rather have side chicks. And we have forgotten that now a lot of married women are even contracting HIV because their men are sleeping around with women. So for me, I don't believe there's any excuse for cheating. If you are not happy in your marriage, just walk out. It should be as simple as that.
So if you find that your man is cheating, you will leave him?
Straight up.
Okay. Well, you were talking about how there's a reason why women change, looking after children and all that, you get tired. So do you feel that, because you are such a hands-on mother, do you feel that your husband is losing out on certain things that he might have had if you were single?
Yes. We have this discussion a lot. There are a lot of, because I'm here with the kids, he loses out on a lot of things. This morning, for instance, they're having some program in their school. I'm just coming from there. I just have to be sending pictures all the time. So he's losing out with that bit because the kind of bond I have with the kids, he doesn't have it. Although when he's around, he tries to do what he can do. But he just can't match up because I'm the one automatically here with them. And I think it would have been the same if I wasn't here. It's not really about the gender. It's just about who is there and who is willing to do what. We've been conscientized to feel that, mothers are like that because they have a much better bond because they carry the babies in their belly. But I don't think that's it. I don't think. It is about who is more present and who is more willing to engage. If you are more willing to engage, your kids will see you as the hands-on person. Yes. Okay. So that's I think I have this principle because of the family I grew up in. My parents are still married though, but I wish my mom spoke up more because she kind of lost herself along the line. Because she ended up doing everything. My dad wouldn't do anything, and he would always keep complaining, and you're not doing this, you're not dressing up well, and all of that. But she's always tired. That is where I have carved my principle from. I wouldn't get to that point. I wouldn't lose myself because of my marriage. If we need to pay for help, let's pay for help so that we can enjoy each other. If we cannot pay for help, then let's both do it together so that we can both have time for each other. But not that one person will be doing all the work so that I cannot have time for you, and you will say that, okay, because I don't have time for you, then I'm going out. No, that's where the problem is. A lot of people are not willing to pay for the help because they feel the woman should do it. And if the woman does everything too, she gets tired. So that's where the problem is.
Nanesi, thank you so much. And that's a great call to end the phone in with. Thank you so much for calling us.